As someone who spent time in foster care as a young child and eventually became a foster parent and eventually adopted kiddos out of foster care, the very beginning hours of how a kiddo enters into foster care is an area that has never really been addressed. And so that's really what we're passionate about. When we say we're passionate about restoring dignity, it's about being in a position to meet the physical needs of our kids immediately, and by allowing them to speak into what those needs are. If it's food, what kind of food do you want? How can we help meet the need there? Just like adults have favorite foods that are comforting to them, kids do too. And so we want to allow them that opportunity to speak into what is it they would like to have. Same way with clothing. We don't want to be the organization that says we're here to help and then packs up clothing or other items that are totally missing the mark with meeting the need. We want our kids to have their voice heard in the clothing that they are choosing to wear. That's so important. And just setting our kids up for success, but also for our foster families to be set up for success. When they know that the kids are coming with those needs met ahead of time, it just gives them the freedom to focus on the emotional support that a kiddo needs as they're, being introduced to a new home environment. And, the other thing that is we want to be about as an agency is being aware of the process of kids entering into foster care. And if we can be better up front, then some of the trauma that our kids face down the road will be lessened. For example, when a kiddo, when it's a sibling group that is coming into care, and if we don't provide a space that allows our case managers to take the time necessary to find a placement that will keep the siblings together, we know that 98% of the time when those kiddos are in foster care, they do not get reunited. And so we want to be about providing that space that allows that to happen at the start. So hopefully there is one less trauma event that our kids have to go through. So it's about being aware of what can happen. And so as our associate director will often point out, a lot of what we do is born from my own personal experiences. But it's also about not ignoring how difficult and how traumatizing foster care can truly be for these kids.